Three lights! She thought she would go to Vegas. Feeling at life, she knew that Vegas wasn't built on winners, but even the losers can get lucky, so she went there. She thought she could try the quick high. When blackjack wasn't doing it, she found the nearest dealer. He tried to feel her up. Intoxicated, she let him. When he awoke, dizzy and hazed, he found her not breathing, found her skin closer to the color of spades and less like the diamonds that were in her eyes for so long before she went to Vegas. Not sure what to do, he called anonymously for help. Trying to remember her first name, not sure of the breath that was her last, he tattooed her ID on his eyelids. Failing at his own life, he tracked her hometown down and funeral. It was 2 plane rides away and he spent more on it than he made, but he had to know her better. The woman he probably had a hand in killing. The shitty drugs he was slanging mixed with her free drinks were a deadly combination. I'm not a doctor, it's just what I think. So he went to her small town and somehow looked her mother in her eyes, trying, lying, sighing, saying he knew her well, and oh yes, I remember that smile, putting a flower on her casket, telling the uncle he had heard lots about him. Truth is, he knew nothing. Well, he knew she drank vodka sodas and let him do lines off her body. But other than that, he was clueless. So having no clues, he listened intently for the cues in his beautiful strangers, families, stories. She used to love horseback riding and drinking coffee on her parents' back deck. She had hit a rough patch a few years back, and the last her family heard, she was somewhere in Vermont, staying with some salesmen selling stuff nobody wants. It was strange to him. Nobody but he even knew she had gone to Vegas. So he left the funeral party, jumped on the next plane back to the strip, and he felt somewhat saner, felt somehow some way more equipped. He stopped slanging, took up horses, gambled on them all the time. He lost almost always, luck would not to him be kind, but he always bet on the one horse, yeah, that horse named Vermont, who never ever won, not even once. And he realized many things in that strange, deadly year. Things like, when you leave home, always say goodbye, and when a girl asks for drugs, always steer clear of horses named Vermont.
Woo!